Warrior's issues with the WWE are legendary and are famously chronicled by the WWE DVD, The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. Although there are a number of positive memories and cases of credit where it's due, make no mistake about it, the DVD is a complete character assassination of the Ultimate Warrior. However, in professional wrestling you never say never, as the Ultimate Warrior did eventually come back to the WWE and is the only wrestler on this list that was previously blacklisted and eventually returned. The Juice has been pretty much blacklisted from working any major US event. He's been known to have a major ego, drug problem, and truly believing that The Rock's gimmick was his. On January 6, 2006, WWE announced that Juventud had been released from the company. Nailz was released from his WWE contract in December 1992, after he allegedly attacked Vince McMahon in his office over a financial dispute. The incident led to a series of lawsuits between Nailz and the WWE. Nailz alleged McMahon had given him steroids on a number of occasions. McMahon denied the claim. In 1994, Nailz testified against McMahon during his trial on charges of supplying steroids to WWF wrestlers. He claimed McMahon had told him to take steroids. Jarrett was the founder and former president of Total Nonstop Action, TNA, Wrestling. He left the company right after Vince Russo resigned from the company in 1999 only to join the WCW. Jarrett's contract expired on October 1999, which was just a day before his Intercontinental title defense against Chyna at No Mercy. Savage and Stephanie were involved through late 1993, and that is the reason Savage left the WWF abruptly in October 1994, presumably because Vince McMahon found out and was livid. Since Savage left, the WWE completely blackballed him. The Crippler was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, but he will forever be blacklisted because of the final days of his life. June 24, 2007, was the date of the WWE pay-per-view Vengeance, Night of Champions. After the game, Vince McMahon addressed the WWE audience telling them Mr. Benoit's name would no longer be used on WWE programming. In 1998, Hart became the youngest person in wrestling history to be signed to a WWE developmental contract, and was sent to train with Dory Funk Jr. at the Funkin' Conservatory. He was later released by the WWE, however, due to alleged attitude problems. Chyna claimed that she told Stephanie that she was lucky her father was there, otherwise she would have ripped her face off. Vince then told her to go home and take some time off and then they would deal with it, as she was near the end of her contract. She left the company on November 30, 2001, several months after she had been taken off of television. Jim Ross claimed that she was not fired, but rather chose to leave for personal reasons. Over Thanksgiving weekend 2 months ago, CM Punk went on his friend Colt Cabana's podcast to finally explain why he left WWE back in January. He talked about being compelled to work, even when suffering through injury, or recovering from surgery. He also cited another example. When he was recovering from surgery, he was not supposed to wrestle, but was booked on the card after doctors, specifically WWE Dr. Chris Ammon and noted surgeon Dr. James Andrews, cleared him without even seeing him in person. In December of 1995, the WWE decided to release the wrestler formerly known as Alundra Blaze for financial troubles the company was having at the time. To make matters worse, Alundra Blaze was still the WWE Women's Champion at the time of her release. For whatever reason, the WWE didn't take the actual title belt back from her upon her release.